feature of the afternoon, and it's one of the big occasions on the Rugby League calendar. The Regal Trophy final taking place at the magnificent Alfred McAlpine Stadium in Huddersfield. St Helens against all-conquering Wigan, going for an unprecedented 8th victory in this competition. The occasion has all the right ingredients. We've got live coverage of the whole match with commentary from Terry Flanagan, Steve Sims and Ray French.
Derby battles between St Helens and Wigan have always attracted huge crowds since that first clash in 1887, and today, no exception. Capacity crowd expected here to see the two teams who proved themselves simply the best. The players, both teams, just waiting to come out there, led by the respective chairman. A nervous time, I think, for St Helens, not so much for, I think, this Wigan side. They are used to the finals. Great applause. Jack Robinson, the Wigan chairman, and Graham West and Sean Edwards. And one can hardly hear down below there. Such is the crescendo and the noise from this firework display. As if we haven't enough stars here on the field. We certainly have. There in Anthony Sullivan, the Welshire wingman, 24 tries this season. Coach Eric Hughes gambles with almost £1 million worth of talent in world record signing Paul Newlove and Great Britain stars Anthony Sullivan and Chris Joynt. All passed fitness tests this morning, but the question is, will they last the pace? No worries in the Wigan camp, especially when coach Graham West has firepower like Connolly, Robinson and O'Fire racing down the flanks. 62 tries from that trio this season. And we mustn't forget, only 2 substitutes in the Regal trophy. I'm sure they'll play a big part. So 6 tackles, Simon Horton. Hall. Cassidy. These Wigan forwards now driving in, making inroads into the St Helens defence. Tuingamala, here's one man with power over, and Tuingamala from the acting half-back position powers his way over. He spotted that gap to the right. He used his pace to initially launch himself, and then the sheer power of the Western Samoan. There's no stopping a tank like that. Edwards clinging to him like a limpet there. But Saints moving nearer. Goulding to Pickavance. Good tackle by Cassidy. Still Saints on the attack. Paul Newlove driving in, can't get in. Back to Goulding. Well, that was cleverly done. He put the ball between his legs. Still St Helens in possession. Anthony Sullivan. He's got support out wide here. Prescott to Scott Gibbs. Back inside again. Prescott's on the outside here. He's got support. Oh, superb try for Joey Hayes. St Helens in at the corner. That ball, first of all, went once to the left, back to the right, and all credit to the Saints. They kept the ball moving. They wouldn't say die. And Joey Hayes was in there for his 18th of the season. Well, it's for Pickavance. Ian Pickavance going off. Such is the drama here. Saints driving in. Radlinski tackling for dear life. And there is Ian Pickavance. Busby. Saints spreading it out wide now. Hammond to Perolini. Spots the gap. Chris Joynt, just inches short. This is magnificent tackling from Wigan. Tuingamala there, and O'Connor again. Goulding, he's got 2 men outside him. He's got Paul Newlove, and Paul Newlove is through the gap out wide on the outside. Tremendous pressure from St Helens. Finally pays off, and the £500,000 man, Paul Newlove, his 13th touchdown of the season. O'Fire, that was a good pass inside to Henry Paul. But lack of support there for Henry Paul. Good cover again from Simon Booth. Robinson coming in from the fullback position.
And St Helens substitute Andy Northey is being told to warm up on the St Helens bench. It looks as though there may be an injury to Anthony Sullivan. Andy Northey being told to warm up.
Cowie trying to make a gap down this near side here. Hall to Edwards, he's got Scott Quinnell. Scott Quinnell racing for that line. Bobby Goulding there in a good sweeper roll again. This is Wigan now, moving back, looking dangerous. Jason Robinson, tasty little chip kick there. Well picked up by Gibbs. He's lost the ball. Oh, and it's a try for Chris Redlinski. Oh, an error by the St Helens defence. They lose the ball, and Chris Redlinski, the youngster, goes over underneath the post. Martin Hall, O'Connor again, enjoying himself there at first receiver. Sean Edwards doing much to galvanise this Wigan side in the second half. Jason Robinson, but that's a good tackle by Chris Joynt. But still, the Wigan danger creeping nearer to that St Helens line. Henry Paul to Ingamala. Paul again. Evades Newlove. He's got support on his outside. He's going himself. Henry Paul going for the line. And Henry Paul baffles the defence on this near side. The Wigan supporters sent into raptures by Paul. 16-8 for Wigan. And suddenly St Helens in all sorts of trouble. Martin Hall. Edwards again. Switches inside to Tringamala. Tringamala's got the strength, the power, but held by Chris Joynt. Back to Sean Edwards, he's looking for the drop goal. And he takes it. Or does he not? Yes, he does. Quick thinking again by Sean Edwards. He spotted the chance, he put himself back in the position, and he gratefully accepted the 1 point. And Scott Quinnell going off there. He's worked hard, there's the big man. And Martin Dermott, former Great Britain hooker, coming on. But it's this St Helens pack now that's commanding here. Just a metre short. Pickavance looking for the quick play of the ball. Switch to Goulding. Back inside to Matautia. That was well held. Oh, that was a try-saving tackle from Simon Holt. Back again from the acting half-back position. He's put the throw down. That's a try. I'm certain. Yes. Kieran Cunningham managed to. Well, he almost had one of those Maxwell extending arms there, Terry. It just seemed to come from nowhere. The ball was put down over the try line, and haven't we got a game now? They'll not be too bothered about scoring. And Kieran Cunningham, deservedly, I think, man of the match. Tremendous stint of tackling, some good runs around the ruck area. And a credit to all 26 players. The fitness demands in rugby league today, evident in this 80 minutes. Edwards. Henry Paul cutting through. Oh, and Henry Paul puts the icing on the cake. It was Henry Paul's 2 tries last season that proved the difference between these two sides. And here is the Kiwi magician again, Henry Paul. Absolute confidence in his ability. Sean Edwards receiving his 7th winners' medal, and would you believe it, his 25th winners' medal in all knockout competitions. Wigan, the Regal Trophy holders for 1996, and the record goes on. The Invincibles. O'Connor, Chris Redlinski, the youngster, keen to get his hands on the trophy. Simon Horton, Martin Dermott got a taste of the action in the final quarter. I don't think Garrick Connolly will kiss the cup with those stitches in his mouth. Martin of fire. And Scott Quinnell, his first trophy winners' medal in rugby league. Cassidy and Cowie, what a tremendous stint of work they did. Martin Hall active around the ruck area. Bob Smythe and Jason Robinson. Thing to Ingamala. Wonderful effort from the holders. At one stage in the game, they looked to be down and out. But one can never write off this Wigan side.